What's up? My name is Nick Copenhaver and I'm the CEO here at Flipp Media, and you are watching the first installment of the CANDYVERSE. So, CANDYVERSE is a show that I came up with the focal point more on news that matters. We're talking advancements in technology, how people are making millions of dollars out there, things are going on in cinema and mainstream markets, and just straying away from all the bullshit that's been pounded down your throat from mainstream media. So without further ado, let's get started. So, because CANDYVERSE is focusing mostly on money, media, and technology in the world, we thought there was no better place to start than with Mr. Elon Musk.
They claim to be who they ain't. Try to knock my hustle, they can't. I pull this burner out of my pants. Chop him up where he stands. They claim to be who they ain't. Try to knock my hustle, they can't. I pull this burner out of my pants. Chop him up where he stands. They claim to be who they ain't. Try to knock my hustle, they can't. I pull this burner out of my pants. Chop him up where he stands.
Now, Elon Musk is one of history's greatest innovators. He is literally going to be the man that makes us an interplanetary species. The man does it all. He is so gifted, so talented, and willing to put all of his time and his billions of dollars just into the betterment of human society. So, where to begin? So Elon Musk immigrated to the United States in his early 20s to pursue an education in Canada, which then later transferred over to the University of Pennsylvania, where he received his master's degree. After receiving his college education, he went on to create a company, you might know it, it's called PayPal. And PayPal was later sold to eBay for the small price of $1.6 billion. Elon Musk owned 11% of the shares at that time and cashed out with $165 million, which is not too bad for your early 20s. So, Elon Musk then, after selling PayPal, decided to start up SpaceX, which was one of his first companies, in 2002. He went over to Russia to strike a deal for the first rocket for SpaceX, which he tried to strike a deal for the cheapest possible price he could get, and he only got $8 million for it, which he then said, fuck that, and decided to take the business strategy of vertical integration, which is basically where you buy up all of the facilities that are mining your resources for your product. So he had places mining his oil, places mining his steel for the body of the rockets, and was able to produce a rocket, a fully functioning rocket, for only $300,000 US. So after this innovation, he launched the line of Falcon rockets, which was an homage to the Millennium Falcon from one of my personal favorite movies, Star Wars. And one of the greatest franchises that ever existed, let's be real. So in 2008, he was granted a contract by the US government to carry cargo to the International Space Station in one of his rockets, which rewarded $1.6 billion. As much as PayPal was sold for, this one going directly into SpaceX's bank account, which he accepted, successfully sent the cargo to the International Space Station, and cashed out. And after that, SpaceX had enough funding to launch 60 more rockets since then into space, and has become the very first privately funded space exploration company that the world has ever known, which is so impressive. No one has ever done it. I don't think another person will be able to do it as good as Elon, and he perfected it. In the early 2010s, he then came up with the idea to make an exploration of Mars, fully believing we could cultivate it enough that human life could survive on it. So he's been training up people since then. So with the multiple successes of the Falcon 9 rockets, it led to the design of the BFR, which stands for Big Falcon Rocket. Elon Musk is using the BFR in 2022 to lead an unmanned launch onto the surface of Mars to calculate trajectories and see the success of a possible launch with a manned crew. So by 2024, he actually plans to send a crew of human beings to Mars to cultivate it and possibly make it a livable environment for other humans to then travel up later. By 2080, Elon says that he wants to have a colony of 80,000 people with a livable atmosphere, with oxygen, with life, with food, with a source of water, with everything, just in case the Earth is fucked up by nuclear annihilation, which could happen. Now, let's be real, it's plausible in the future. A lot of leaders out there with short tempers. So, Elon Musk is trying to hedge our bets for the survival of the human race through the company SpaceX. A little fun fact about SpaceX: as of July 2020, SpaceX was valued at $44.9 billion, which is absolutely insane. He started with a dream of just launching his own rockets into space and ended up making history, and he may very well be our hope of human survival later. So, cheers to you, Elon. You genius.